They say time heals all wounds. I used to believe that. I thought the mistakes I made in my 20s were long buried, forgotten beneath the weight of 2 decades of marriage, kids, bills, and birthdays. But today, as I sit in a cold lawyer's office with divorce papers in front of me, I realize that time doesn't heal, it only waits. Back then, I was 24, carefree, selfish, working late nights at a marketing firm in the city. My husband, Daniel, was the complete opposite of me, steady, kind, patient to a fault. He was the kind of man who fixed leaky faucets himself, who remembered anniversaries when I forgot, who called his mother every Sunday. He was good. Too good for someone like me. And yet I cheated. Twice. The first time was with a coworker, Adam, after an office Christmas party. Too many drinks, too much laughter, and one mistake that should have never happened. The second time was with a stranger at a wedding, a man whose name I don't even remember. Both times I told myself it didn't mean anything. I convinced myself Daniel would never find out. And for years he didn't. Or maybe he did, but loved me enough to pretend he didn't. After that, I buried that reckless version of myself. I married Daniel, and together we bought a little yellow house with cracked shutters and a wild garden in the back. We had 2 kids, Emily, who loved painting and covered her bedroom walls with her artwork, and Josh, who was always running off to soccer practice with grass stains on his knees. I threw myself into being the perfect wife and mother. PTA meetings, birthday parties, home-cooked meals. To the outside world, we looked like a picture-perfect family. But perfection has cracks. Last year, I noticed Daniel changing. He grew quieter. He'd come home later and later. He didn't reach for my hand on the couch anymore, didn't laugh at my bad jokes the way he used to. I thought maybe he was tired, maybe midlife had caught up with him. I never imagined what was really happening. One night, after both kids had left for college, Daniel sat across from me at the kitchen table. The same table where we had blown out birthday candles, helped with math homework, argued about bills. His face was calm, but his eyes were cold. He slid a folder across the table. Inside were photos, emails, messages I had long forgotten. Proof of my betrayal. My throat closed. That was 20 years ago, before the kids. Why now? His voice was steady, controlled, almost terrifyingly calm. I stayed for them. I stayed for the family, but I never forgave you. And now, I don't have to pretend anymore. In that moment, I realized he had known all along. For 20 years, he carried the weight of my betrayal while building a life with me. Every Christmas, every vacation, every kiss goodnight, he was holding back the truth. And now, he was free. The divorce was brutal, but Daniel was prepared. He had the best lawyers. He had our children's sympathy. Emily wouldn't speak to me. Josh sent me one message. Dad told us everything. That single line hurt more than the papers. Daniel kept the house, the yellow house with the garden I planted and the memories I thought we shared. He kept the respect of our children, the stability, even the circle of friends we once called ours. Me? I was left in a small apartment with peeling paint, surrounded by silence. Friends tell me to fight back, to dig into his life, to find something ugly to use against him. But what good would that do? What revenge could erase the look in his eyes when he told me he never forgave me? What victory could undo 20 years of quiet resentment? The truth is, I lost everything, not because Daniel took it, but because I gave it away the moment I betrayed him. I cheated on him. I cheated on Emily and Josh. I cheated on myself. And now at 45, the bill has finally come due. So I sit here alone writing this. Not for pity, not for revenge, but as a warning. Mistakes don't always destroy you right away. Sometimes they hide, buried deep, waiting for the right moment. And when they resurface, you'll learn what I did. That revenge isn't yours to take, because the past already claimed it. If you like the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more.